All right, guys, today is a TRX kind of day. What are we doing on the TRX today? Well, we are going to be replacing this plate right here, which is everybody's favorite thing, with one from Exotic Innovations. Check that out. So, fully customizable. You can put whatever you want on this plate, make it look however you want, and it really fits your truck a lot better. Let's do it. All right, guys, so for those of you who don't know, I have replaced the steering wheel in my truck with a matte carbon fiber at the top, with a TRX under the clear coat on the bottom, red stitching and a red center line up here to match the red stitching of the stock interior and the matte carbon fiber from factory all throughout the interior. I also did a matte carbon fiber shift knob cover, so it made sense for this particular mod from Exotic Innovations, and I'll link everything in the description down below, that we go with matte carbon fiber as well. Now, all of these aspects are customizable. If you want matte carbon or gloss carbon or forged carbon, or if you want a color, if you want this whole thing to be orange or black or red, you can do that. I chose, obviously, matte carbon fiber to match the other matte carbon fiber parts in my interior. Then, of course, the TRX and Ram in red to match the other red accents on the interior. And my VIN number. You can customize it, of course, with your own VIN number, a gray American flag, and I even bumped up the horsepower a bit because I am going to be doing an overdrive pulley that will help boost the horsepower roughly 60 or so. So I went conservative here and said 750 horsepower. You can change all of that. You can change the color of the writing here to whatever color you want as well. I went with a white on that carbon fiber color. So this plate will replace that one. It will go bloop right there, and it will look so much freaking better. Much more at home with the other red accents of the TRX interior. Really, really liking the stuff from Exotic Innovations. He actually did a TRX logo on my friend's TRX that you've probably seen. I'll put a little video clip in here. He actually hooked us up with a red badge for right here. If you remember, Dana originally had a blue one there, and he hooked us up with a red one instead. There it is. And then, of course, he is also the one that made the black 6.2 supercharged logos on the outside for me. But he also makes a lot of really cool other things. What other kind of cool things does he make, you might be asking? Well, check this out. So this is a key tag. It says HPO on it. Really freaking cool. But if you're not wowed by that, which maybe you're not, but check this out. Little C8 Corvette flag that's a keychain. Love this kind of stuff. This guy makes all kinds of really neat things you don't even realize you need until you see it. So this was one of those things. As soon as I saw this pop up, I was like, holy crap, is that awesome? I am putting that in my truck. So really easy to install from what I've seen. This one's going to go on with just basically two nuts on the back, and we'll take that stock one off. Of course, you're not damaging or ripping or tearing anything, so if you ever wanted to go back, you could. So there it is. Let's do it. Again, one more look before we start with the install. Look how cool that stuff looks. This dude knows his stuff. He makes some really cool custom parts for your TRX. Check it out. I'll link it all in the description down below. Let's do it. First step, go ahead and open up the center console. And this bottom part of the center console is going to have to come off. So we're going to have to put a nylon pry tool in here and literally pop it out. It's just held in with clips. So there's already one clip out. You just got to keep forcing through and popping clips all the way down around. Yep, there's another one. There's another one.
I knew that.
Just pop the clips all along, and then this whole plastic bottom part will come off. There it is. So she's off. So once you get that off, we're going to go in here and remove the 4 T20 screws to take off this plastic plate. And then that's going to show us the bottom side of the stock center console plate. So we can start removing it. So once you take those 4 T20 screws out, this plate will come off. This is basically just the lever to allow you to lift and close the center console lid. Once that's out, we now have access to the bottom side of the stock center console badge. And these are all like speed nuts basically that just press on there, so you just got to get behind them and pull them off. Just work your way around them. Little screwdriver, big screwdriver. Doesn't really matter if you break these either, because unless you're planning on putting the stock one back on, but even then there's other ways of getting them on there. And there you can see we got one off, so it can be done. Next one up. Once we get all three off, that center console badge will basically just fall off. And all three of them are out, so now we can kind of close up the center lid there and literally just pop that right off, and that's what we're left with. So it is actually metal. We kind of knew it was, but I'm surprised it's got some heft to it too. So then all the new one literally just sets in place. We gotta take the bolts off the back, or the nuts, put it on there, but I'm gonna vacuum this area up first, because it's always kind of hard to get down into that little crevice. While we have this off, I'm gonna clean that up. So just right now, it's just sitting in there. I vacuumed up that little crease area. There's two studs on the back, and then two 9mm nuts will attach on the back side. But that'll be it. So then we'll just open it up, put the two 9mm nuts on the back, and we are pretty much good to go. And they are nylon nuts, so they're basically lock nuts. You're gonna screw them on there and they're not gonna go anywhere. All right, so those are tightened down. Now the next step is to go ahead and put this back on, which is the latch for the bottom side of the center console. That goes back on with those 4 T20 screws. And then once that's all tightened down, we can then just clip the bottom side back on, and we're pretty much good to go. Just like new. Now when we close it, there is the center console new badge. How about that? Yeah, set the old one up there. Old one, new one. Check out the link in the description down below, guys. Get yourselves some customized parts from Exotic Innovations. Really cool stuff. What do you think, Dana?
Well, I like it a lot. I'm probably going to get one. I have the red TRX on the front of my truck to complement this. I'm definitely getting one.
Yeah, it's from the same place too. So there it is, guys. Exotic Innovations, really making the TRX look good. So beside the actual 6.2 supercharged lettering on the hood, I now have the center console badge from them as well. And he has all kinds of really cool custom stuff on the site. Make sure you check it out. If you have a TRX, check out the site. Link in the description below. All right, so we are all pretty much done with that. Really easy install. Looks really good. I like that a lot. And of course, you can customize it however you want. If you don't like the white on it or the red or whatever, you can do it however you want. And also, I forgot to mention that the trim around the outside is actually painted the diamond black, or whatever they call it. I think it's diamond black crystal, whatever the exterior paint color is. So it's not just black. It's actually got the metallic flake in it as well. Really, really like that though, guys. I'm pumped. Exotic Innovations really hitting it out of the park. That is really cool. I like it a lot. Anyway, check out the link in the description down below, guys. If you liked what you saw, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And as always, stay obsessed.